welcome to another episode of Draped and Film. This is episode number 2. And I'm happy to say that the last episode that was about Wicked, the movie, got 23 views. I am grateful and appreciative for each and every single view. Just remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get the engagement up. Comment so we can get this engagement up. But if I didn't say it before, I'm your gracious host, Trina Alish. I'm a costume designer who loves everything costume design in film, TV, theater, etc. I love talking about costume design because costume is just so much more about just putting clothing on a wardrobe, putting wardrobe on people. Oh my God, excuse me. But it's, there's a story told a lot of times through costume design. And that's what I like to talk about, the art of storytelling through costumes. This is Draped in Film. And so today our topic is boom, 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 scandal. Today's topic is going to be on Scandal, the TV show. Boom, boom, boom. I don't really know what that was more the sound effect. It's like a telegraph. The doom doom. I think that's Law and Order. Yeah. So we're talking about Scandal, specifically the wardrobe of Olivia Pope, because throughout the seasons, from season 1 to season 7, there was a story being told. Her wardrobe changed based on the psychological phases and things that was going on to her life. So I just want to get into that. But first, let's talk about who this designer is. The designer is Lynn Paolo. Lynn Paolo. She played a crucial role in shaping Olivia's image. Lynn Paolo, she's done many shows. She's been in this business for years. She's done shows such as The West Wing, Shameless, How to Get Away with Murder, Prom Night, Inventing Anna, and Queen Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story. So she's not new to this. She's true to this. Yes. I know my jokes are corny, but I like my humor and I make myself laugh. But I like to talk about shows that's in a modern setting to get away from like the Wicked. The previous episode was Wicked. And a lot of times when the wardrobe isn't fantasy or in a historical period or is like over the top, the wardrobe doesn't get noticed or talked about a lot. I mean, Scandal is not one of those shows because Scandal was like one of those that were talked about weekly because, of the looks. I specifically Olivia Pope style, like her coats, her bags, everything, the colors that she wore. So it was something that was mentioned. So let's get into it. I'm excited. Are you? So Olivia Pope's wardrobe was broken down into color story. You know exactly what she was going through, what portion, where her psyche was, what stage, what business she was handling by the colors she wore. When we're first introduced to Olivia Pope in season 1, she's in the whites, light gray, pastel, primarily the whites and the cream, beiges colors. And, she had Olivia Pope and Associates, and they were the fixers. So when she's in fixer mode, she's in white. she, white symbolizes goodness, saviors. You hear the term like white hats, protection, purity. That's what the white is. So angel-like. So that's why she was always in her white trenches, light grays. And if she had on a dark color, she always had like a white undertone with it. It was like, it was a symbol of good. She had the trench coats, sometimes the shoes, the bags, everything. There was always white. There was always a symbolism of white. And if she was doing, she wore her evening wear, she had white. Her evening colors was always white and black. Which I did get there was times we wore all white. But that's the time that she was going on dates. Do y'all know I had to watch this whole, I watched this all the seasons, all through and through. I was supposed to post this a long time ago. It was supposed to be in this video, but I got caught up in scandal. I forgot how good it was. And what I did notice is, okay, when she's doing something in the White House, presidential, like working with the White House, she would wear the dark colors, the dark gray, the charcoals. And so when she would go to like the dinners at the White House, the correspondence dinners and, whatever was held there, she would wear white and black. But what I just realized is like when she would go on her dates, when it wasn't centered around Fitz and the president, she would wear all white. I just picked that up. So it's like, it means that she wasn't working. She was free. That's how I take that now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, when she was confident, she was the good Olivia, saving people. She was in fixer mode. She was in white. So that was the color story for Olivia Pope Associates and her white hat and gladiator mode, fixing stuff, saving people. She was wearing white. And like I said, like anything she has something to do with like the president or something presidential, working in the White House, working with the White House, she was always in charcoal gray. Charcoal gray, not necessarily, it was mainly navies and charcoal grays. Now, however, when she's still in this good phase where she's still the white hat, when she had to do something I felt like was tough for her or conflicting, she would wear dark colors. Still have the white undertones, but it would be dark, like a navy and white, black, but like white top underneath, or charcoal and white. Those when you knew she was doing something like, it was hard for her, she was conflicted, but she still had to, because she still wanted to uphold the law. She was still a good person at heart, so she still wanted to do what she had to do. But she always was, at the same time, she had a business where she was, she was a fixer. So clients all the time, the moral or them aren't that great. And sometimes she had to go against her clients. And that's where I felt like she felt conflicted because, morally, she wanted to do the right thing at the same time, but these are her clients. So sometimes she had to do things that she didn't want to do. And that's when you see her in the darker colors. Now, in the period, there was a period that she went into F it mode. And you could tell she started, I say it the way I explain it is coloring outside the line, period. Where it was the white was no longer, and she started wearing colors. This is when, you know, her mother, and her father, you know, the Popes, the Popes are my top favorite villains of all time. I love them. But anyways, I digress. But this time, Olivia starts wearing colors. She never wears colors. She started wearing red. That's what's an indicator to me, like something has switched. Like she is no longer the white hat. She is just like, I don't care, I'm doing me. And that's the moment, like she was just doing me, like, and she was kind of like losing friendships and, you know, people starting to like look at her crazy. But at this time, she's just like, I'm just doing me, like. So she would start wearing a lot of colors. Her wardrobe started to change, and where she's wearing reds now, blues, and all types of colors. She just had colors in her wardrobe, which that wasn't a thing before. So that's when another moment was just like she had completely changed.
And to be clear, I am the hell and the high water.
When Olivia became the new command, she took her daddy down and became the new command, and she was really in effort mode. She was in straight black. She was just wearing black. It was like the goth version of Olivia Pope. Olivia Pope with the trenches, the fly jackets, trouser pants, everything. It was just all black. She's, you know, her attitude changed, her wardrobe changed. You know, she started losing all the people close to her because now she's starting to screw everybody over because she's going power hungry because she's the new command. So she's doing things that they don't agree with, but she's taken over Papa Pope's, Eli Pope's position now. So she's in that mode, like, I'm not the same as him, I'm doing it different, but she's still doing the same stuff. So she, you know, that's when that was another version of Olivia Pope, was in the all black. And then eventually, things come back full circle. She's starting to get her conscience again. She lost everybody that she loved. She screwed over. They're no longer messing with her. So she's by herself. She's losing her job. She lost her reputation. So she's building herself back up. You know, she doesn't have a Pope and Associates anymore. Quinn is now in charge of Pope and Associates, and Olivia pretty much, like, her name is mud at this point. And so she's a professor teaching how to cover up a scandal. And so she still has the color in her wardrobe, but now you can see the lighter side of her come back, like, and she's wearing the whites again. And she's now wearing the whites, and she's back to being Olivia Pope, but, you know, but a little bit of color. And I think that's just to represent, like, we all have a jaded past, or we all have something that we've done, like, because what they kept saying, like, we've all done something bad. That's what they kept coming back to. And so I feel like it was just to show, like, yeah, she's a white hat, but she's not perfect. She has a lot of imperfections, and that's what I loved about it. And that was, that was the costume story through Olivia Pope. It was the color story. Her psychology was the color story, or the color story was the psychology. Oh, and show you this, like, how influence is this art imitating life or life imitating fashion? Did I say that right? Art imitating life or life imitating art? Where in this scene, Olivia Pope, it's kind of looks like Michelle Obama's inauguration look. I'm just saying, but I believe the inauguration was before that episode came out. But who filmed it? But who knows when it was filmed? So who did it first? So is it art imitating life or life imitating art? That's all I have to say. But thank you guys. I mean, I thank you for sticking with me as I blab on and on about these costumes. If there's anything that you'd like to see me talk about in the future, please comment below. And do you have any questions? Let's have a discussion about it. Let's engage. Let's talk about it. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Wow, I talk about costumes. I could do this all day. And I'm going to do it again and again and again. I hope you come back with me again and again. And stick by and look at these credits. I just want to show the costume department, give them their flowers and show them some love because they deserve the credit. Thank you guys. Peace.